with Anna Teresa. This is Crypto World Tonight with Anna Teresa. This is Crypto World Tonight with Anna.
Okay. All right. Hi, guys. Good morning. So, this is Anna Teresa from the Philippines. This is my first live, and I'm happy that I'm doing this finally. And so, today we are going to um, check Bitcoin. So, I made a video yesterday, guys, and at that time, Bitcoin was trading at 60,000. So I'm so happy that there was a bounce right now. Yesterday, no, not yesterday, but there was a bounce right now. So Bitcoin is trading at 61,000. Let's check the price. 61,500. Let's just say that. And so is this really the bottom? Nasa pinaka bottom na ba tayo sa Bitcoin? Is this the best time to buy? And I'm sure marami nagtatanong yan. So if we're going to look at RSI right now, RSI is 33.20. So malapit na tayo doon sa oversold area. Okay, and same thing with MACD. So kung titingnan natin yung pattern niya, ganito yung, because for me, I would always look for patterns, guys. Mas maganda na meron tayong sinusundan. And usually, pag tumingin tayo ng patterns, may important siya in the future. So, I am so happy that Bitcoin is at this level now. And I'm hoping that we are going to consolidate on this area. So this area, yes, so let's go with the different time frames. So let's go with 1 hour. So with 1 hour, yes, we are testing this level. As we can all see, walang masyadong yung malalaking wick ba or big or long red candles. So it's looking good. So let's go with the 4 hour. Is this going to, for the 4 hour time frame, are we going to form W pattern here? So let's wait, abangan natin. Ano yung susunod na galaw ni Bitcoin? So we have here, yes, I think I've mentioned this with my video. If you see green candles, there might be a rally. And when I say rally, yun, nag-bounce nga siya from 60,000. I think I remember, yesterday lang naman yun. 60,500, that level. And now we are at 61,824. So are we going to test this level? The resistance at 74,000. Usually I would go with the round number 75,000 level. Is this going to be the next level for Bitcoin? We'll find out. Maybe it's not going to happen tomorrow, right? In a couple of weeks, we are going to test this resistance at 75 area. Okay, so looking good with RSI, like what I've mentioned on our video. Okay, so this is good news. So let's read some of the articles here. By the way, guys, I'm using trading view for charting. So let's read. I don't know if we can read this article, but let's just I'm using again, I'm using OBC for recording. So if you can't hear me, let me know. Comment down below if you can hear me clearly and the video is super clear. So this is an article from Cointelegraph, dated June 8, 2026. So strategy sailor signals BTC buy as preferred dividend pay date vote looms. So isa siguro sa mga reason bakit nagkaroon tayo ng bounce. So strategy watchers were not disappointed on Sunday as Executive Chairman Michael Saylor took to social media to signal pending news on changes in the company's Bitcoin holding. So I was just right on time. So yesterday mababa yung Bitcoin. Ngayon nagka-bounce and meron palang good news. Okay, so a good time to add more dots was the message Saylor posted on X.com along with the bubble chart tracking strategies Bitcoin purchases over the past nearly 6 years. That chart from Iceland registered strategytracker.com has been consistently posted by Saylor in the days ahead of news of a purchase by the biggest publicly traded Bitcoin holder. Okay, so let's go with news BTC. Bitcoin's electrical costs suggest possible bear market floor near $50,000. Analyst. So Bitcoin's bearish structure over the past few weeks has raised clear concerns about the flagship cryptocurrency's future. I mean, these concerns are speculations concerning its trajectory, some of which point to bottoms as low as 25,000. Wow. So for me, I think I've mentioned that in my video. The lowest, um, the lowest, yun yung pinaka, I think, worst for this year would be 30 to 40,000 level. But with this article, they're saying the bottom will go as low as 25,000. So there's this another. Let's continue with the article. However, an on-chain analyst recently took to the social media platform X to explain why Bitcoin's fall to 25,000 is an unlikely scenario in its current cycle. Wow. Okay. So let's go with the block. JP Morgan says strategy may need to rebuild dollar reserves to restore confidence. Okay. So, yeah. I am so happy we are at this level now. Let's go. This is the daily. So, let's go with weekly. Grabe din yung weekly. Oh, ang laki nung... Grabe. Ito yung back in the days 2020 2022 I think. Ito yung grabe yung tibok ng puso mo dito sa Bitcoin. Sino dito nagtitrade nung 2020 from 2020 to 2022? Yung tibok ng puso mo dito, grabe. Para talaga siyang roller coaster ride talaga. So comment down below, guys, if you're watching my vlog. I mean, if you're watching my vlogs, I just started my page on Facebook, The Crypto World Tonight. If you are looking for a fresh personality, for a fresh personality, yung mga hindi pa, ganun ka kilala, or sa mga baguhan na who are also into crypto, you might want to visit my page and follow na rin. Yes, so currently, so we can see a little bit of bounce here on a daily chart. So that's for Bitcoin. Again, we the next or the resistance that we might test in a few months is this level 74,000. Okay, now let's go with Ethereum. There you go. Usually, sumusunod din kasi yung other coins with Bitcoin. And gano'n na nga, makikita natin, merong bounce din with, let's say, daily time frame. So, currently, Ethereum is trading at 1,624 $1,624. Okay? Looking good for crypto. Medyo maganda pala yung news na nilabas ngayong linggo. Kaya meron tayong pounds. So this is the 1 hour time frame. This is how it looks like. Okay, so the RSI mataas, but if you go to 4 hour time frame, nasa baba pa siya. Okay, this is the 4 hour time frame. RSI looking good. Yes, for the daily time frame, wow, we might have, we might see few more green candles siguro in the coming days because of that good news. Okay, so we have, let's read some articles again. So this is from Coinpedia. Top altcoins to buy now ahead of crypto market rally. This was June 7, 2026. The crypto market is in extreme fear, and the fear and greed index sits at 13. Bitcoin is hovering around 60,000, down 22% in the first half of 2026. Ethereum has shed 29% in the first quarter alone, and altcoins are bleeding across the board. Okay. So the setup, crypto bear markets have historically lasted between 8 and 12 months. By that measure, analysts say the current cycle is past its halfway point with a potential recovery later in 2026. So every previous extreme fear event, April 2025, February 2026, and now June 2026, has marked a significant accumulation opportunity for patient investors. The question is, which coins are worth watching? So, yep. Wow. So, yes, accumulation opportunity, I think, is knocking. And yun pala yun. So, again, when we see a green candle, we have strong buyers. Like, buyers are stepping in. And if you're going to watch my video posted yesterday, I think I've mentioned that if we see green candles or a green candle, that is a possible bounce. I mean, that not a possible bounce, but that's a bounce. And yun yung moment na pinakaantay ng marami. Kailan nga ba aakyat ulit si Bitcoin? But I'm not saying Bitcoin will go as high as 100K that quick. Syempre, it takes time. But looking at the indicators like RSI, yeah. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin pag nasa bottom na, di ba? There's no other way but up. Okay? Okay, so let's go with Ethereum's article. Ethereum price inverted cup and handle points of crash amid ETF outflows. Okay, Ethereum price stabilized a bit on Sunday, rising to 1,600 from the Saturday low of 1,512. It remains 34% from its highest point in May and 67% below its all-time high. It has also formed an inverted cup and handle pattern, pointing to more downside. Ethereum price technical analysis points to more downside. The daily chart shows that the Ethereum price has sunk in the past few months. As a result, it has remained below the 50-day exponential moving average. It has also dropped below the important support level at 1,763, its lowest point in February this year. So guys, if we're going back to Ethereum, like what I've mentioned on my uh, video, okay, intact pa naman yung trend niya, guys. So, hindi pa namin binubutas tong, like, tong trend na to. So, for me, I really believe na meron pa siyang, we might go as low as, let's say, 1,400. Yes, and, but it's going to be a quick drop for Ethereum. So, looking good sa Ethereum kasi hindi nga, again, hindi niya binabasag pa tong trend na to. So, may mga nag-accumulate at this level. So, this is the monthly time frame. Let's go with the weekly time frame. Okay, so this is the weekly time frame. This is how it looks like. And so, let's go with the daily time frame. There you go. So, yun yung green candle na inaantay ng marami. So, yesterday it was super red and now we are looking like sunshine ba na tinatawag dun sa mga hope na nawawalan na pag-asa with cryptocurrency. Huwag kayong, this is for me, huwag kayong mawala na pag-asa. Okay? Kasi merong green candle tayo nakikita ngayon. Okay, so let's go with the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So, siguro, no, baka 1,500 level na yung pinaka mababa this year. You know, who knows? Yeah. So you have the 1-hour time frame, the 4-hour. This is the 4-hour. Okay. RSI. Okay. Nag-oversold tayo, guys. So ito yung RSI. So MACD is also low. So pag ganyan yan, paakyat. Hopefully. Let's go with the daily. Yes. Looking good. So, now this is the weekly time frame. As usual, it's red. Kasi kakasimula pa lang naman ng linggong to. Okay. So again, for Ethereum, looking good tayo dito kasi nasa trend pa naman siya. Okay, next, resistance. Resistance would be, okay, good, hindi natin natakil to. I think I was able to talk about Bitcoin, but for Ethereum, the resistance here would be, let's go with it. Okay. For me, this is a resistance. Okay. 2,000 level. Okay, we might, that's gonna be the resistance. So how many times did we test this level? Okay, starting from Feb 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sunod-sunod na yan, guys. So I think, yes, medyo ito yung resistance na kailangan muna natin. Yung resistance na kailangan natin i-break para umangat or bumalik si Ethereum at a higher level. Okay, so next would be 2.5 and 3,000. Okay, so for the resistance we have let's just say 2,000, just here less than 2,000. No, okay, 2,000, 2,500, or 2,480 level. Next would be the 3,400 level. Okay, so looking good for Ethereum, guys. Let's go with Doge kasi marami nag-aabang with Doge. So Doge is at its lowest, I think. Ito na yung pinakasikat na coins na naabutan ko in 2020. Yan. So let's before we look at the chart, let's go with some of the articles. So news BTC. Dogecoin could rally 300 times and cross $20, analyst claims. Okay, let's read. Dogecoin is trading below 0.09 at the time of writing, which places it more than 88% from its May 2021 all-time high of 0.74, and overlooked in a market that has spent most of 2026 rotating around Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. However, crypto analyst Javon Marks sees something in Doge long-term chart that most traders are missing: a repeating pattern of increasing out-season performances that, if it holds points to a target above $20 for the meme coin. Dogecoin's out-season pattern, technical analysis of Dogecoin's movement on the weekly candlestick time frame chart shows that the king of meme coins has delivered increasingly large moves during major altcoin cycles, with the 2017 and 2021 rallies serving as the foundation for the latest forecast. The weekly chart tracks Dogecoin's price action across multiple market cycles, beginning from the early years of Doge trading, extending into an out-season window projected for 2026. For Doge, for those who's holding Dogecoin, what's your prediction for this year? Okay, so let's read one more. Okay, let's choose. Okay, so let's go with Binance news. So meme coin news: Dogecoin is shipping a new dive 9% as Bitcoin tests $60,000. Meme coins lead the risk of exodus. Meme coins are typically where crypto traders go to find risk. This weekly, they are where risk is getting cut first and hardest. Dogecoin and Shiba Inu each fell approximately 9% as Bitcoin drifted toward the psychologically critical $60,000 level. So the sharpest selling concentrated in the most speculative corners of a market already dealing with its worst week since July 2024. Dogecoin 4th-month ascending channel broken. Dogecoin fell from 0.089 to 0.083, breaking through the ascending channel that has guided its price action since February. So let's now go to Doge. And same with Ethereum, guys. It's still intact. Yung trend na sinabi ko. Okay. Okay, so yung trend na to, well, hindi naman siya nalalayo dun sa support na plot ko. But still, kung intact pa rin yung trend, that only means na tinetest lang niya yung pinaka-support. For me, this is a major support already, this level. The 0.07. Maybe there might be a quick drop and then bounce agad tayo. Alright, so let's go with Solana. Same thing with Solana, guys. Intact pa rin yung trend niya. And so, halos magkakapareho lang din kasi yung pattern. As you can see, guys, let's go with Bitcoin. Okay, oh. Meron tayong left shoulder, head shoulder, right shoulder. So, when we see head and shoulders, bearish kasi yun eh. So, mag-aantay lang tayo ng few more candles after few months. Saan siya magko-consolidate? And hopefully, with Bitcoin, mag-consolidate na siya dito sa level na to. Hindi na siya bumaba dito sa area na to. Diba sa 40 or 40 to 50 level. So, let's go to DOGE. Ganun din siya. No, it's not exactly the same kasi nga meme coin siya. But usually, pag malaki yung drop ni Bitcoin, yan, sunod-sunod din sila dyan. Red candle. So, but again, intact pa rin yung trend. Nandiyan pa rin yung trend niya, guys. So, and let's go with Ethereum. Same. Hindi man same pattern. But yung trend no altcoins, magkakapareha sila. So, if you're patient, sa mga patient investors, makikita natin, magsistep in yan sila. Pag meron sila nakitang opportunity. And, ito, is this the perfect opportunity? I think so. Kasi yung RSI natin, is already at its lowest eh. You know, nasa oversold na to. Sa daily time frame, nasa oversold area na tayo. Okay? Kaya siguro nagkaroon ng bounce. Alright. Nagpanic. After magpanic, akala tuloy-tuloy. And then, so this is the moment na inaabangan ng investors, also the retailers. Kailan yung sunod-sunod na green candle. So, looking good, I think, for, again, sorry, this is Ethereum. So, let's go back with Solana, guys. So, ganun din kay Solana. So, let's go with the weekly time frame. As usual, red, kasi kakasar pa lang naman ng linggo na to. But, yan, may nakita tayong green candle. So, this is the 1 hour time frame. Okay. Looking good tayo with Solana. Are we going to form W pattern here? So, W pattern. And so this is the 4 hour. This is the daily time frame. Okay. So, daily time frame, dito natin klarong-klaro makita na may bounce. RSI, 22.86. So, oversold na siya yan. So, let's go with some of the articles. Solana founder Anatoly Yakovenko mocks Bernie Sanders AI jobs warning. Okay. Okay, let's go here. 2 days ago, Solana from News BTC. Solana Treasury bet turns sour. Firm sits on 1.13 billion unrealized loss. Solana has been struggling with selling pressure as the broader market feels the weight of a correction that has tested support levels across the ecosystem. The price is under stress, and data from Arcom intelligence has identified a specific institutional transaction that adds a direct supply dimension to the current weakness on one of the most closely watched blockchains in crypto. Forward Industries, a publicly traded company that has been building a Solana treasury strategy, accumulating SOL as a primary reserve asset in a model that draws direct comparison to MicroStrategy's Bitcoin approach, has deposited 455,784 SOL, which are worth approximately 31.87 million to Coinbase Prime after a month of complete inactivity. Okay. Alright. So, for me, ito yung nakikita ko with Solana. Intact pa rin yung trend niya. Yan. So, better picture here with Solana. So, if we're going to break this support, the next level would be 50 and then the $40 level. So RSI for weekly time frame at 30. Oversold naman siya. We might still go lower, guys, again. But for me, it might be a quick drop lang. Same thing with other coins. Alright, so let's pause and let's listen to the music muna. Sa background music natin, guys. Yung hear ko pala. Alright, let's go with... Break lang muna tayo. Sana may pumasok naman o may manood. So again, guys, thank you um, for watching. Sa mga manunood na Filipino crypto holders, those people who are really interested on investing on crypto, guys. I hope you can follow me. Please don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Again, this is my first live, and hindi siya perfect, but I think I'm happy that I've finally tried this platform, and gusto ko, and I hope in the future maraming Filipino yung mag-join um, sa sa vlogs natin para, you know, makita natin, sabay-sabay natin makita saan papunta ang cryptocurrency. So I don't want to miss that in the event, you know, after 5-10 years, crypto is going to be like, you know, same with we will be using this, or we might use this in the future, you know, as a like kung paano natin gamitin yung cash, you know, yung mga yun. So this might be the future, not really currency, but this is an asset na kung saan pwede ka ring mag-earn, not just yung sa mga sa bank savings. Okay, if you know like how to diversify, so then you might want to check out cryptocurrency. Maganda kasi you don't put all your eggs in one basket nga daw. So we diversify. So meron tayong stocks, we have cryptocurrency, may bank savings, may cash din. But for me, I am going to focus on cryptocurrency, and I'm really excited for this in the coming years, kung anong mangyayari talaga. Because I've been, just a quick background, guys, I've been following Bitcoin since 2019. So, yun po. That's why I got really interested. I'm really happy na we have this kind of platform, YouTube and other social media platforms, kung saan we can show the world, you know, yung mga ganitong not videos. Okay, yung gusto kong sabihin. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on my next live. Bye, guys.